Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a different project going on. I have here the Jandy Pro Series Flow Pro. As you can see, I'm going to show you what this thing sounds like if it kicks on. It's coming from right here, like so. I'm going to shut this off. So basically, I've done some research, and it looks like it's got a bad bearing. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and disassemble it and try to find the exact bearings so I can go ahead and place those. So hopefully this will help someone out if they're dealing with this noise, which is annoying. All right, stay tuned. All right, step one, kill the power. All right, power's off. Go ahead and take this out. Set that there. Now over here, there's I can undo this. Basically, we're just draining all the water out of it right now. That'll let me go ahead and be able to pick this thing up and move it around. Alright, we already got that one off. Go ahead and unscrew this one. Alright. Now it's broken free, so we'll go ahead and start off undoing the electrical connection. Now, go ahead and loosen the screw here for the ground wire. Let's pull it out of the way. Now right here, if you can look, there's a little cover. Just twist it off, set it out of the way. This is your shaft that turns. So we need to loosen this screw, this screw, this screw, this screw. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll go to the next step. This right here is a 5/16. Now these are long bolts. There's 4 of them. Take those out. And this is a Phillips. We can use a Phillips there. This is your access plate. And make sure that you, like I said, step 1, don't forget that, because it's wet, electricity, not a good combo. I don't know if you can see this, but right here, we're going to go ahead and undo all these bolts. So I'm going to take this inside the shop, and we'll have a better light in there so we can disassemble it in there. Alright, this is a 9/16 for all these bolts. So go ahead and break them all loose. We'll take all these out and then go to the next step. Pull this off, this comes right off. Now here, there's an arrow there And if you notice, there's this little point pointing up. So that's how it will go back on there. Set that to the side. Now, this is the propeller. Now, if you turn this, it's also going to turn this. So we need to put a adjustable wrench here to hold that in place while we turn this. Now I'll get out my, here's the screw.
Let it down, up and down.
Now you want to go clockwise since you're holding it in the back. That'll come right out. Put that in there. So you got to hold back on here. And then you're just going to turn. It turns off. It doesn't pull. Okay. There's that. And just pull this off. Yeah. Don't want to lose this either. And there is that, and it's nasty. Okay. There's just a little flathead screw you gotta get off here. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's the same. Damn, you stink. You poo-poo. Stinky booty? Yeah, you are stinky booty. Alright, and this will go on here. I'll go ahead and take a picture of this along with this screw because I don't want to forget that. Next, we'll go ahead and move this capacitor cover. Just a little Phillips there, another one here. Put that in here. Go ahead and put these screws back in here. Just cover those. Okay, if you look here, there's a little groove right here. So just put a screwdriver there and hit it, tap it a little bit. And it'll break free.
It broke. I took it off and
Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and leave all this hooked up. I'm not gonna touch it, but I am going to go ahead and pull this off and look it up. Hopefully I can find the right one. Alright, this part right here is 6203DW. So I'm gonna go ahead and look this up. Hopefully I can find one online. So I went ahead to Harbor Freight, got this little jaw puller set here. I'm gonna use that to pull off the bearing. So the next step we wanna do is with a marker, I just went ahead and marked a line so this lines up perfectly when I take it back off and put it back on. This just pulls straight out. As you can see. And there's that front bearing, and then the back bearing is going to be behind here. So this just pulls straight off, and here's the back bearing. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up, and we'll pull off this bearing, and I'm going to assemble everything back and install it back in there and turn it on, and hopefully that solves the problem. But if not, I have to wait 3 more days before this one comes in the mail. So fingers crossed, hoping this solves the issue, because my pool is just getting nastier by the day. Alright, now just place this center part right here. There's a little hole right in here, and that'll hold it in there, and then you just tighten this down. Make sure that each little claw is on here where it's touching this part, so it's sufficiently on there. And then it's pretty simple. We just this is 11/16. You want to hold one hand here and then just start turning it. It should start pulling it off. Keep this from coming out like this. Let's see if it's breaking free at all. Get a better angle here. Yeah, it's coming. And voila. That's pretty nasty. I'm hoping that this solves the problem, so we will see. Okay, this is from NSK. I bought it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. But it's a 634 or 6304 DDUCM. So we will set this up. Well, if I can get this open. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, put some grease on here. Alright, I got this cleaned up a little bit better. Got all the debris and stuff out of there. Now, this got a lot of, look at this, rust and debris in here. I'm gonna get this, just use a bristle brush to clean this out. I'm not gonna use anything to help with it, break it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll move on. Maybe better to, yeah, hit it like that. That way it's not hitting on the actual encased part of the bearings in here, because all that there's inside here is just bearings, so maybe that'll be better. Yeah. Oh yeah. A little bit more. One more little tap. That should do it. Alright, there we go. Next I'm going to clean out this. Let me get my brush. Get any little particles that may have fell from that pry bar. Look like there's a little bit of debris coming in there. And now, got that clean, we're gonna just put a little bit more grease on this side, down in there. Like so. Go ahead and insert it back in. That a little bit. And now, in here we're going to put some grease. Now it came, there's 3 of these little metal washer looking things. So it came with grease on it. I cleaned them up. And now I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit more grease on there. Just kind of put it back the way it came. And I'll put one down in there. And I'll do the next. There's 3 of them. Next. Like that. Push that down in there. And then put a little more grease here just to kind of protect that a little bit. And now we're going to go ahead and push this. Push it as far as it'll go, and then close it up. Now, I gotta find my mark that I made, wherever that is. Oh, there it is. Alright, now that I got this in here, I'm going to go ahead and put a little grease in here. This is where a washer will sit in here. And here it is. It's got these bends in it. Don't worry, don't try to flatten that back out, because in here, this is where it twists on and it's got indentions. So that's what causes this to curve like that. So go ahead and put a little more grease on this. And set this down in here. Like that. And then just close this cap up. Probably just be easier to set that on top of it like that. Alright, once your mark is lined up on the bottom and the top, you put these 4 bolts back in. I like to put the anti-seize on here just next time, in case you have to do any more maintenance. It'll come out a lot easier, and also it keeps it from rusting and breaking down on you. So drops in like that. We'll go ahead and tighten all these down. That's why you want to go in different directions. You don't want to just tighten one down all the way, because you'll end up breaking this cap. That's tight, tight. Next, we'll put on the capacitor. I went ahead and marked right here with a black mark, and this one I marked right here, so I'll know exactly which side is which. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure it matters, but we're going to be safe and place it on there the way we took it off. So. And here's the cover for it. These screws, I like to just clean all those too. That way, like I said, next time it'll be a little easier. Just preventative maintenance goes a long way. You don't have to do this, but if you care about your equipment, which you work hard for, probably want to take care of it. Go ahead and put a little of this on here too. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this cover on and move on to the next. Alright, I didn't want to take the time to bore you guys with assembling the motor, so everything is put back in place. So now it's time to turn it back on and see if the bearings was in fact the problem. So far, so good. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.